Number one, I'm initiating a $35 million lawsuit against the sheriff department. And second, ain't nobody here offered us lunch. Ain't nobody had the common decency to ask us if we had anything to eat in the last 24 hours.
Real wise guy?
Coolly, madame.
B.A., we have our rights. Now, I insist that you interrogate those two guys. Get them to tell you the truth. This guy here was chasing me because I was being held hostage in that van.
Really? Well, I just got out with those two. Logan and Malcolm are two wanted killers in 2 states. I have a signed written confession. They told me you two planned the whole thing. And in addition to that, one of them said he didn't want to go along with it, but the big guy there threatened him.
That's lies. That is 1,000 lies. I mean, does he look like the kind of guy who would threaten somebody? Let me rephrase that question.
Don't push me, Jack.
Oh, we're in big trouble now. We're in big trouble, guy. By the time those bozos figure out that we didn't pull off that robbery, your fingerprints are going to be in Washington. And they're going to figure out who you are. Oh, we're going to be dead men. And I have my lucky rabbit's foot with me and everything. You know, B.A., you didn't have to get in that car and chase that van. I'd have brought it back.
Hey, man, how I know they wasn't gonna hurt you or shoot you or something?
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you got into that car and chased that van because you were worried about me?
I was worried about my van. I knew they was too good to last.
You really care about me. You were really worried about me, weren't you? Big guardian type guy.
Cared about my van.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did, too.
Did not?
I did.
Did not.
I did.
Okay, you two. We're taking it out to the work farm. You got any phone calls? Now's the time to make them.
Fingerprinted?
Yeah. I got that black ink all over my fingers, under my fingernails. It's a killer to get off, and I hate it.
It'll take me about 2 hours to get there.
Well, you gotta have a plan, Colonel. I hope you have a plan, because you gotta get us out of this one.
When that computer sends B.A.'s fingerprints back, they'll know who he is. I don't know how long it'll take Decker to get there.
Now, I don't want anyone to talk to the prisoner, and don't release him to anyone until I get there. And thank you. Captain Crane! You are not going to believe this. It had to happen. Some small-town sheriff just arrested B.A. Baracus. He put his prints out on the wire and just got a confirmation back.
I'll get a car and some men. We'll be ready to leave in 10 minutes, sir.
Very good, Captain. Very good.
Building B.
You know, B.A., this might not be so bad. I mean, we get 3 squares a day, plenty of exercise, get that old pump going. It might be real neat. We get to clear some weeds, dig a few holes, maybe even a drainage ditch or two.
Okay, got a few things you fellas ought to hear. I don't want to spend too much time with you scum. So I'm gonna tell you the rules once, and you better follow. Wake up at 7 a.m. Breakfast at 7:15. Work call leaves 8 o'clock, returns at 6. Dinner at 7, lights out at 9. Stay in line and everyone's happy. Step out of line and I get real unhappy. And that will make you real unhappy. Got it?
Excuse me, sir. For breakfast in the morning, I like my eggs poached, very, very soft, and bacon extra crispy on the side, and half a melon or guava.
Maybe I should show you what this stick can do to a fella's skull.
If you want to stay alive, you better keep your mouth shut. Or I'll nail it shut.
However you want.
If you try something, you better make sure I don't get up.
I hope the colonel comes up with a plan in a hurry.
Colonel Decker, United States Army.
Boy, you sure got here fast. We didn't call your office more than an hour ago.
Military moves fast, Sheriff. When it comes to the A-team, we've been after this Baracus for a long time.
We haven't been able to come up with anything more on that crazy guy he was picked up with. But boy, can you imagine it? Catching one of the A-team right here in Greene County?
Outstanding, Sheriff. I'd appreciate it if you'd turn over the arrest records and the fingerprints on both these men, as well as any personal effects they might have. The military would like to continue the investigation from here on.
Right. Maynard, would you bring in all the personal effects of both prisoners? Here's the paperwork that your office requested. If you'll just sign this release, Colonel.
Sir.
The camp where we're holding them is about 10 miles from here.
Thank you very much, Sheriff.
Thank you, Colonel.
Excuse me, Sheriff Bickford. I'm Colonel Decker, United States Army. I have the release papers for B.A. Baracus.
Yeah, I gotta hand it to your face. I found Decker's ID in the car trunk. It's perfect.
Ah, Hannibal. I was saving that as a surprise for your birthday.
Why don't you get me something else? Now listen, I'm almost to the camp and I got the release papers. We'll meet you in L.A.
Okay, well, as soon as things come together down here, I'll catch the first flight out.
Take care, pal.
Ciao. I promise that's the last phone call.